This
Session
conference will now be recorded.
we discuss about the splitting the columns, combine the columns, how to define the hierarchies. That all we discussed in the last session. So today I am talking about the joins, how to create a joins when you are bringing the data from two different tables, and also if you try to fetch the data from the different source system, so how we can combine the result to show it in a dashboard. So using the data blending that we are going to show you. I'm trying to connect to the dashboard. Just close it, existing one. Try to open a Tableau. Click on new Excel, select the Excel source. Sample store I'm selecting. See, what I am trying to do here is, instead of this, what I'll do, I'll just try to take the another source system. Edit a connection. Okay. Maybe I just use another source. Click on, I'm just trying to connect to the Access database, MS Access DB. So where I'm trying to connect to the Motas database. So which Motas table contains the all the employee and department information. Hi Krishna. So I'm talking about today's session about the joins, how to create a joins. Okay. Yeah, I just use the Motas database. Basically, Motas DB contains all the employees and department information.
Okay.
So here, if you look at here, I have all employees information. Employees here belongs to which different department. I can see the total 27 employees are there. And also employees are belongs to the specific department. So that department information also available. Okay. Now come back here. So I just want to create a sheet, employee name and their department name. I'm trying to bring the employee data and also department name. So whenever you add this in the data source, like it will create a by default the unique, inner join, equi-join. By default, it is going to create the equi-join. Department ID is equal to department ID. Or if you want to do it manually, you can do it as well. Simple. So I'm just try to remove this. So we have a common column in the department employee table, and department table is the department ID equal to. You can join with the department table with the department ID. This is how we can join the tables with each other. Okay, if you don't want to join, just to remove the join. Okay, this is how we can remove the join if you are not interested to make any join between the table. Okay, or else you just add the join, add a new join, go to the department ID. Here also you can choose the department ID. Click OK. Okay, now I can see the all the information here. Then go to the insert a sheet. What I want to do, I just want to see the employee first name. Maybe we have employee first name and last name. So we can combine this, create a combine. That's it. And you just try to bring the employee name. and their department name. I want to see the department name. Okay, look at here. So how many records are there we have in a employee table? So total I can see 21, 22 records, right? Here in the bottom you'll see how many records are total. I can see the 22 records. But when you comes to the database, so we have a total 27 employees are there. Why I can't see all the 27 employees here?
Yeah,
Because
some
of
of the employees doesn't have that department
yeah,
ID.
yeah, they have the department ID, but these departments are not matching with the department table. Look at here. So we have a departments 100 to 20. These departments are not available in the department table. So basically, whenever you use the equi join, we will get only the matching records from the both the table. We will get only the matching record from the table. So whatever the department ID is a common in the department table, so only those records we will get it. We will not get all the employees information because this 220 department are not there in the department table. Because of that, those employees information which I can't see it. Say suppose if you go to the data source and try to remove the department table, now you can come back here. So I can able to see the all the 27 employees because there is no department table which I joined. Okay, but I want to see the all the employees information as well as the department name. Who are the department? Who are the employees are mapping to the department name? So that I want to display. If there is no department, still I can able to see the employees information. So in that case, what we can do? So we have to use the left outer join. Here, if you use the left outer join, we will get all the records from the left side table. If you use the left outer join, we will get all the records from the left side table. Okay, so now let's do inner join. Come back here, and I'm just to try to bring the department name. So still I can see the 22 employees. Now go back to the data source, and I'm making this as a left outer join. When you use the left outer join, so I can see all the 27 employees, and who are not having that department name in the department table, so that it is going to display as a null. Okay, so this is how we can do this. We can get all the employees information by using the left outer join. We'll get all the employees information. But how many departments are there? But we don't see all the departments, right? Okay, say suppose in my database we have recruitment IT admin is there. So that IT admin and recruitment department name is not showing. Okay, so if you want to see all the department information, then you can use the right outer join. Okay, when you use the right outer join, come back here. So I can able to see the IT recruitment as well as the recruitment, IT admin and recruitment. So this is how we can bring all the department information in the report. Okay, is that clear? So, and also we have a full outer join, maybe because of the database. So this full outer join is disabled, but normally when you're working with the project, yeah, this also will enable. You can use the full outer join. When you use the full outer join, we will get all the records, matching and unmatching records from both the table. But when you use the left outer join, you will get all the records from the left side table and matching records from the right side table. Okay, right side, outer join, you will get all the data from the department table and a matching record from the employees table. Okay, so is that clear? So we have a three different types of joins here. We have equi join, right outer join, left outer join, and also we have a full outer join. These are the different type of joints we have. Okay,
Okay.
that's about the joints. Any questions?
Madhikar, here, do we need to create any stories?
Storage in the sense,
Yeah, actually, I heard that actually in SAP Analytic Clouds, we have to create some stories, and on top of stories, we have to create some analytical table. So, like that,
no,
here also is the
no,
same concept is
no,
there or it's not there?
no, we don't have that, but we can save your data in the TDE file as discussed, right? When you make it as
Okay, okay, yeah.
extract. So when you do the extract, all the data, when you click on a sheet, it's going to store the file. This file is going to store into the one of the location in your local system. Okay, that is a Tableau data extract. That file is going to save it into your local system. Okay, maybe
Okay,
that you can call it as a storage also, because that data which is going to store in your local system. So whenever you implement a dashboard, right, it is not going to hit the database always. It is going to, because your data is stored in your local system. So that is how it will always improve the performance of the dashboard. Okay,
okay.
when you do the extract.
How we are saving into the server? Can you please show me?
Yeah. So basically, we can save it into the server. So Tableau public we can do it. Okay.
Okay,
So you can sign it into Tableau online or cloud. Online you can do it, or Tableau server you can do it. Either way we can do it. Okay. Once
okay.
clear. So when you do the extract, it will show you like what time you want to schedule this report. All you will get it.
Online
Okay.
is nothing but cloud, right?
Cloud online is nothing but a cloud, and server is nothing but your local server.
Okay, okay.
Within the environment, you are going to install the Tableau server, right? Where you are going to save it.
Yeah.
Like where, and we can access that through the web page, like how we do it in the BA launch, right? Similar way, you can do that. You can access the Tableau app.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And also you can publish into the Tableau public as well to access to give it to the access to the other users. So there is no restriction, there is no access, there is no access restriction, there is no security if you publish it in the Tableau public. Okay, that way we can do it. I'll explain later about Tableau public, because we don't have the server when we don't have the cloud here. Online Tableau online we don't have it here, so I can just show you at least on the Tableau public how to publish it, how we are going to access from the Tableau public. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, now I'm trying to show you. Oh, see, this is something I just explained now, creating the dashboard with a single schema, with a multiple tables. Okay, similarly, so you can insert as many as tables over here. You can make a join, but there is some restrictions. We can't join, we can't bring the as many as table have we are we doing in our universe design. So there is some restriction, we can't bring more than some 30 or 30 tables into source system. You can't bring the more than 30 tables here. So basically, so Tableau is a more like visualization tool. You can't bring as many as table. All the data should be aggregated at the database level. Okay, the data should be aggregated at the database level itself. You can't bring all these calculation joins. Normally, we should not do it. Yeah, there's sometimes we can do it. Very if it is the data is very less, if it is the data is aggregated level, very high level aggregate data, you can do it in the front end. Okay, now I'm just showing how we can bring the data from the different databases and show it in our system. So I'm just trying to use the Excel source, try to bring the orders, sheet, insert a sheet. What I want to do, I just to try to bring the state data. Okay, And what I want to do, I'm trying to add one more data source from the Excel Microsoft Access DB using the fashion database. Okay, where I'm trying to bring state information and also the tab shop fact table. Now come back here. Now what I want to do, see, I have a two different data sources over here. Okay, samples I have taken the state. So here I just want to bring the margin data and the sales from sample superstore. See, when you just try to bring the margin data, the state which is coming from the state data which is coming from the superstore, but margin is coming from the eFashion database. So one is the MS Access DB, one is the superstore, which is Excel data. I'm taking the data from the Excel. Okay, so now you'll see I can't see the data properly over here, right?
Yes, yes. All the data is same.
All the data which
We
is
have to
showing is
do
here. Because this is something
data
coming from the different source system. Okay,
data blending,
so
right?
yes, this is called the data blending concept. So here we have the state, we have to link it. So basically we are going to link it. When you once you click on link, so you are able to see the data.
Oh, link
Okay,
is enough. Blending is enough. What is difference between linking and blending? Blinding.
it is called the data blending.
This is
This
called.
is called yes, this is
I
called
think
the
yes.
data blending.
Okay,
Simple.
okay,
You are
okay,
combining the two data sources with the common columns. This is called the data blending.
okay.
Okay, so this is how so we can do the data blending concept. Okay, state wise and the margin and sales data which I can see now. New York the data and also Massachusetts, Illinois, all the data which is shown. Okay, now what I am trying to do, so I'm just trying to remove this state. Now I want to bring the state from here. Okay, now I can see the data, right? When you just uncheck this, right? So I don't see this data properly. Okay, you have to link it always. Okay, so in that case, see basically how this is working, it's a kind of outer join, right? It's a kind of, it is showing as a outer join. When you bring the state, only that state data which is showing and respected the sales data, all the sales data which is showing here. It is not, it is just it is that showing only these states which is having the data, no, right? And the other, I mean the right side table, so this is basically the left. You can consider this as a left. So where I am taking the data from the first time, so that is considered as a left table. So when you use the left side, when you use the object from the sales table, I can see all the sales data including the matching record from the right side table, which is the eFashion is the right side table. Consider the eFashion is the right side table. So that data and also all the data which is showing. Okay. So here the data blending concept as a left outer join. It works like a left outer join. It is not like a union. It doesn't work like a union. It works like a left outer join. It works like a left outer join. Say suppose if you try to remove this and if you try to bring the object from the left side table, so which is state, now what will happen, you'll see all the states which is showing and the respected margin data which is showing here, the respected margin information which I can see the data, right? So this is the way, the data blending works. So this is a way we can combine the multiple data sources. You can use 1, 2, 3, 4 data sources also at a time. You can use those fields in your dashboard, in your sheet. Okay, clear? So how the data blending it works?
Yeah, clear.
So we discussed about the joins, we discussed about what are the different type of joins we discuss, and also if you try to bring the data from the different source system, so how we can do combine the data, okay, to make how we can make the data compatible when you try to bring the data in your dashboard. Okay, now so how to restrict the data in our dashboard, in our Tableau tool? What are the different ways we can restrict the data? So we have a different type of filters in our Tableau tool. Okay, we have a different type of filters. We have a data source filter. We have a traditional filters, traditional filter, or you can say static filter. We have a quick filter. We have a global level filters, global level or shared filter. We have a cascading filters, cascading filters, or you can say cascading filter, or you can say this is called relevant filter. Correct? What it means relevant filter is a filter which is depending on another filter. I want to see the relevant data when I select the one particular filter, right? That is
Okay.
called the relevant filter or cascading filter. One more, context filters. Okay. So these are the, and also we have other action type of filters also there. So that we'll see one by one. Okay. So these are the main filters where we are going to use it to restrict the data. We have different type of filter to restrict data. Data source filter where the data restricted at the database level. Static filter which always displays only the specific data. Quick filter where user can enter the input values based on the user input selection. You can see that own data. So he dynamically can choose the data and see the result in the dashboard. And a global level filter which is like the filter which is across the dashboards. The filter is applicable across the sheets. Okay, whenever you apply the one apply the filter on one sheet, so the same filter is applicable to multiple sheets. That is called the global level or shade filters. Cascading filter, nothing but I say, suppose if I select the region, north region, only the north region list of states will display. If I select the west, or if I select the particular country, that particular country state should appear. That is called the cascading filter or relevant filter. Okay, context filter basically which you are going to define one. I mean, it cascading filter basically it creates some temporary table. On top of that, you are going to apply the other filters. Okay, once you define the context filter, on top of that, you are going to define the other filters. That is how it works. Okay, so that we'll discuss tomorrow session because I do have a power connectivity issue. I do not have the power here, so I just using my mobile data, which I'm trying to explain now. So we'll continue the session tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll start with a different type of filter. Okay, and also we'll discuss about the action filters. Once that is done, so we'll start with a visualization, how we can present the data in a different way of the data, how we can show the different type of charts, and how we are going to show the data in a different methods. So that all we'll discuss in the visualization sessions. Okay, so currently in the first few sessions, I'm concentrating on more data side. Then once data, you understand the data and restrictions you have completed, so then we'll move on to the visualization part. Okay.
Are you there?
Noora, I'm there.
Yeah. Can you send me like the Tableau software so I can do some practice, during the day?
We have installed the Tableau in your system, right, Noora?
You did?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
We did it already in your laptop itself.
Okay. Was it on the
Yeah, we have already installed and configured the new license, updated license key also. Maybe I'm not sure which, maybe either it is a Laila system or Noora system. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we use the same computer, in fact.
Okay. You check it here. Go here and you just check it here. You share your screen. I'll just quickly show you.
Okay, go ahead and
Yeah, share your screen.
yeah.
Yeah, it is there already, right?
Yeah, okay. Because I was trying today to do some other like okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It is there already. We install it already.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, and we'll meet tomorrow same time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.